That when I'm talking to my mom and when she's saying whatever, it has to be a combination of, should I try talking to her about my life? I guess that's the thing.
When she calls, it's kind of just like taking what she has to say and just put love on your mind. Go ahead and put love on your mind.
I'm thinking though, because she calls with those sporadic things, maybe I could prevent her from doing that if I was being more proactive and telling her. But it's like if I tell her, is she gonna listen?
No.
Okay.
That's the reality of it. Okay. No, just assume no. Is because...
And I feel like that's where those we started having family meetings, which I feel like, we haven't had one in a while, but I feel like they are helping a little bit at a time. And maybe I just need to stick with that as being the way where we fill people in. But even that's hard.
Right.
Even that's hard, because it's just kind of like, it's new to all of us. It's new to me, and, we had the fight, never really had the conversation or really went back to it because I'm just in this space where I just didn't want to deal with the pain, I guess. So now that I have that in my mind as something that you just gonna have to go through. I'm just gonna have to go. I'm just gonna continue on this process. That's what the whole point of this is. So yeah. Anybody else, what else did we take from it? Well, or that was the main thing we took from it. Going through the process of the pain.
Yeah. Going through the process of the pain to get that anointing that's inside of you, and touching down in that pain, and then using that fire to be the anointing to move you forward and keep doing what you're doing, and just know that this suffering has to happen.
Suffering has to happen.
It has to happen. If you avoid the suffering, you're never going to get to that vision that you already see. Because the thing is, we're given that vision of, I don't know, in your life you're given the vision for your business. In my life I was given for the vision for the book. In your life you're given the vision for, going back to school and be able to, whatever the situation is. And with all these visions we have, our parents don't have those visions. The vision that they set is us. We're the walking vision for them. And so they just keep saying, God, I want this child to get to this vision that I have of accomplishing such and such and such. But they don't know what it's like to get through these visions that we've already been given ourselves. So it's kind of like they're only the outside looking in to the reality of what we're facing on a day-to-day of trying to fulfill these visions. And it's like God is saying, here's you, I've given you this vision for you to see the end, but you got to press through the middle, being obedient to what I say, regardless of what your parents say. I have an expectation for you.
Maybe that's a good activity. It's almost like in a family meeting, we should have each other write down how do you see this person? What's your expectation for them? And then we exchange them, and we can say, that is so not me.
Right.
It's almost like, all right, mommy, you do an expectation on your paper of the things you see me as or doing, and I'll do an expectation sheet for you. And it's almost like when you look at them, is that really the person you are? Is that really the person you're trying to be?
Yeah.
That might be interesting to see what's on that paper.
I think that is good.
And then you could be like, actually, no, this is not me at all.
And I think it's good.
This is the expectation you had that is actually, some of the stuff might be right, and you can say, I am working towards that, so don't you worry about it. Or, this is your expectation. This isn't my expectation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Because I remember having the conversation with Mommy. It was days after that night, and she had brought it back up again about not committing to the things, and I said to her, what is it that you see me not committing to that I haven't finished? School, I finished, I got my bachelor's degree in that, so what else is it that you, and I think it's good for, you to write down that and have parents write down their own expectations, because it's they kind of almost live their lives out through us and expect us to become
all I keep
that
thinking about
person.
is like the pageant moms.
Yeah.
Like, they want the kids to be in the pageant star things, but their kids are like, I just want to be a kid. I want to play. I want to live. And it's almost like that's where the conflict happened. That's where the conflicts happen. It's like your parents have an expectation. Like, I raised you, I sent you to college, and it's just kind of like, yeah, but I don't want to do accounting, or I don't want to do that. And just thank you for sending me to college, but you sent me to college. You didn't say you're going to go to college and become a lawyer. Or else I would have just said, I'm not going to go to college and become a lawyer. It's kind of like you go to college to become what you feel you want to do. And then all of a sudden, wait, you're not becoming what I thought you was going to become. And then it's kind of like, wait, you told me I just had to do good in school. And I did that. And now it's like this gap of you didn't fulfill my expectation. And then I'm thinking, wait, what's your expectation? Because I went to a business school. I decided to start a business. And now I'm not making the money that aligns with maybe some career job that maybe she had in mind. But it's like we're bought at a price for them. We're bought at a price, and then we're slaves to them and what they have for us to do and to live out their will as opposed to the will God gave us and our own visions. Right.
We're living out God's will, not their will.
God's will.